What's up, YouTubers? Welcome back. It's your boy. Now, you're probably asking yourself, where is he this week? Well, I'm camped out in my camper in my driveway. The reason I'm out here is that camp ended last week for my son, and he's home now, which typically I do these when he's not around because I don't want him to hear some of the things that I say. So instead, he's inside killing zombies on Call of Duty. I call that great parenting skills. Because let's be real, in the time of bath salts and people eating each other's faces off, he may need those types of life skills. So for anybody saying video games are bad, well, tell that to the man in Florida who can only eat applesauce forever. This morning we get up about 8:30. My buddy pulls in the driveway, he wakes me up, and he says we got to go get some breakfast. Now, generally, I'm out pretty late at night, so I don't like to get up at 8:30 in the morning to go get breakfast, but today I'm down. So we jump in the truck, and I still got the sleepies in my eyes, and I'm not really awake. And we pull up to a red light, and some unruly hooligans pull up in an electrician van, I believe it was. And they roll down the window, and everybody smile. And we roll down the window to see what the big deal is. And they look over, and they say, well, where the fuck's the blog? It's Monday. Easy, you hooligans. It's 8:30 in the morning. I just got up. Can I get a moment to get a coffee in me? You know, in my mind, I feel like I live this sheltered life and that I'm only in contact with a few people. But the internet's a crazy thing, man. I forget. It spreads out there and it gets around to a lot of people and anybody can watch it. Recently, I'm at a party and I'm talking to one of my friends and, we're just whatever bullshitting about whatever. And I feel this smack on the back of my neck and I'm like, what the fuck? When I look at him, he stops for a second and he's stone-faced. He's not smiling, nothing. He looks at his hand, he smells it, and he goes, yeah, that smells like West Nile. Now, as much as I wanted to be mad that he just hand-raped my neck, I actually found it kind of amusing. I consider that love. You want to smack me in the back of the neck because you were making reference to one of last week's vlogs? Then that's cool. I'm cool with that. Now, I've been going through a lot of occurrences where we're dealing with the same types of things with people that are making references to blogs and quoting, weeks prior to. And that's cool. I love it. But there's also some people that don't like it as much. Let's go over what they're saying. Fan number 1, Taylor Swipe. Taylor Swipe writes, how dare you make fun of someone with such a horrible disease? I hope your whole family dies from AIDS. Now, I'm not sure exactly how to respond to such a contradicting comment, but I appreciate the YouTube views. Thank you, Taylor. The next one, again, comes from Taylor Swipe. Taylor Swipe. Kind of like Taylor Swift, just a little more naughty, huh? I gotcha. Taylor writes, faggot, with 15 Fs, 13 As, 7 G's, 13 O's, and 27 T's. She means business, you can tell. Well, Taylor, thanks for the love, and I'd like to compliment you on your level of intelligence. Next one again comes from Taylor Swift. She has hit all 3 weeks with comments. Thank you so much. Week 3 says, flaming bag of dog shit. Not you are a flaming bag of dog shit. Not you remind me of a flaming bag of dog shit. Just flaming bag of dog shit. If you're referring to my childhood days when we used to take a bag of dog shit, light it on fire, put it on somebody's doorstep, ring the doorbell, and leave, then you're correct. I did that, and it's hilarious. And I appreciate the fact that you recognize that. Thanks, Taylor. Oh, a new subscriber. We have Competition Killer. Competition Killer. Sounds scary. The Comp Killer writes, you are an ass clown. You should stay off of the camera. Oh, and you're a rapper too? What's next? Acting? That's so cute. I wish I could give the Comp Killer a hug. Come here. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Since I'm not really used to being called an ass clown, I started thinking to myself, what's an ass clown? Is it a clown who uses donkeys in his show? Is it someone who paints their ass to look like a clown? So to get to the heart of the matter, I had to Google ass clown. And this is what I came up with. I found a picture of this. Now look at that fella. Tell me he's not having some fun. Nice ass, dressed up like a clown, cute little umbrella hat. That's an ass clown? Fine. I'll take it. A funny guy who likes a nice ass? You are correct, Competition Killer. You got me on this one. So I take it all back. I don't have any haters. Got people that recognize me for what I am. A funny man who likes a nice ass and once in a while lights a flaming bag of dog shit up and puts it on somebody's doorstep for them to enjoy. Thanks, guys. Now let's get into a couple of things that chap my ass. What do you think? Huh? Let's go. What's up with these overly courageous women that like to breastfeed anywhere? Anywhere? Anywhere. You know, these ladies that'll pull a titty out to feed their kid no matter where they are, like Walmart, Taco Bell, the lake, your house, their house, Main Street, in a red crosswalk, or even the ones that'll just yank the titty out and throw it in their kid's mouth while you're talking directly to them. Now, I'm in sales, and I'm sitting with a family one time, and we're going over what we got to go over, and a little kid comes over and taps on mommy's shoulder. He goes, so mom leans over, he gives her a little whisper. She shakes her head like this, picks up the kid, well, let's call him a toddler because he was about 3 years old, picks the kid up, whips her titty out, and boom, little kid sucking it. If that little fucker can grab the tit with 2 hands, line it up right where he wants it, and mount on that puppy, might be time to just put a sandwich in his hands. So the lady's sitting there, the kid's sucking on the titty, bang, 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 right? And I'm looking at the dad, and I'm trying not to break eye contact because he knows I can't look her in the eye anymore. It's eye, titty, eye, titty, eye, titty. I'm supposed to keep pitching, and this little guy is sucking on the titty and making it look good, and it's lunchtime. I'm kind of hungry too. So the small adult is going to town on this titty and making all these sucking noises. I'm over here. I'm starting to get a chubby. I'm like, what am I going to do? I can hear this. I don't have to look, but I can't ignore the sound. I'm getting a hard on. I can't even excuse myself away from the table because I'm pitching a tent. So in the heat of the moment, I forget what I'm doing, and I ask her, hey, lady, are both pumps open? I need to come in and refuel. Share the titty, kid. After about a 45-second awkward silence, they stood up and left. Apparently that was the wrong thing to say. About 3 weeks later, I get a report from the corporate office saying I can't make any more titty jokes, and now I'm in trouble? First off, lady, don't go pulling your titty out everywhere and just expect everybody to handle it the same way. You pull your big brown post-birth nipple out of there and it's looking like a chip witch. I only got one thing I want to do right now. So please, lady, if you're going to breastfeed, and especially breastfeed your child up to a strange age, please do it in the privacy of your own home, okay? Not everybody wants to see that. I mean, everybody does want to see it. I want to see it, but I don't need to see it, and especially while I'm working. I jerked off 3 times that week thinking about how jealous I was of that kid. Can we just take a second to just think about the fact that 80% of koala bears have chlamydia? I don't even have a joke for that, but that's fucked up. Here's something that needs to be covered. People that split a tab 10 fucking ways. Listen, if we all go out to dinner, there should be a general understanding, all right? We're going to order whatever the fuck we want. Don't be cheap and get a glass of water and a half a salad and expect to not pay the same as everybody else. Now, some of you are saying, well, if I don't go out and have drinks with everybody and I don't get a filet mignon and I only get a side dish or something, why should I have to pay the same as everybody else? To make it easy so we don't look like fucking assholes at the end. If the bill's $400 and you're only trying to chip in $15 anyways, maybe our interests aren't in line and we shouldn't be friends to start with. I feel like that's just one of those unwritten rules that you should know and always abide by. If everybody's going out, everybody's whacking it up. Let's make it easy. Let's go over another unwritten rule. Like, you don't look at somebody's dick when you're standing there pissing in a urinal. Fellas, if you have children, go over this with them, please. So I'm standing in a urinal the other day at a public restaurant, and I'm peeing, and I'm minding my own business. And of course, I'm hitting the toilet cake. I'm not splashing in the water. I'm not showing off. I'm not trying to be a hero. So I'm standing there trying to handle my business and finish up so I can get out here and go argue with my friends over the way we're splitting the bill 10 different ways. And there's a kid 12 inches away from me looking like a little boy from a scary movie staring at my hammer. So I'm politely looking around, trying to see if this kid has a dad with him. I don't see anybody. I wouldn't let my kid go in a public restroom by himself at that age. So I'm starting to wonder, does he even have a dad? Now I'm sitting there running a scenario through my head thinking, bad, maybe he doesn't have a dad. Maybe his dad left at an early age and he had to go in the woman's room with his mom and pee the whole time, and he's not familiar with proper urinal etiquette. Now, I don't want to take the place of anybody's dad, but you need to be taught a lesson. So I backed up about a foot and I pissed on his shoe. Take that, you little prick. I wasn't looking at your dick. Why are you looking at mine? Then I noticed an older gentleman coming in, and I figured this could be his dad, so I seized up. I zipped and got out of there, right? On the way by, he goes, what, your mom didn't teach you to wash your hands after you piss? And I'm like, no, my mom taught me not to piss on my hands, faggot. Mind your own business. And this is the type of shit I go through on a daily basis. These blogs are easy. I want to thank the numerous amounts of people that over the course of the last week went out of their way to, send me a message or a text or a call and say keep up what I'm doing. I really appreciate it. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, all the people that decided that they wanted to share the blogs to their friends so they could see it, help me get some more views on these things. I really do appreciate it. I didn't know how well it was working until I went out to a party and, just a whole bunch of people that I would never expect to ever watch something like this came up and they were laughing. And, that means a lot to me. So thank you, everybody, so much. I really look forward to continuing to make these. I want to cover a couple of things that you guys have brought up to me that you want covered. And I think they're really funny. Unfortunately, I just didn't have time to prepare for them. I'm kind of a slacker, as you know. But please, before you leave, subscribe to the channel. Take a minute to just share this on your Facebook if you can for me. And help me out. Again, gracias. We appreciate it. Thanks so much. We'll see you next week. Peace.